Hello YouTube, it's the Black Buddha here. I wanted to come through with a trade video based on the trade I had with shmoedaddy2. It was a great transaction. It took us a little while to get it done, but man, we got it done in style. So I wanted to share off with you guys. Starting off here, we have a great book, great 12-cent book with Fantastic Four number 65. Here was the first appearance of Ronan the Accuser. I'm glad to get this book because in the current Fantastic Four storyline, you know, this character Ronan actually plays a pretty relative role. So it was good to get a little bit of background from him, and it doesn't hurt that the book is a Stan Lee and Jack Kirby creation. So once again, great 12-cent cover and great book to the edition. Moving on here, we've got Amazing Adventures number 13. The Beast stars in a book called Evil is All in Your Mind. So we get an appearance from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and specifically we get some appearances by the Blob, Mastermind, and Eunice the Untouchable. So this is a great book, really fun. Once again, 123 Comic Man, you pretty much put me down with the Amazing Adventure line, especially Beast, and I've been having a blast with it. And it doesn't hurt that this is a Romita Senior cover, so really happy with this one. Once again, Amazing Adventures number 13. Now we got an Amazing Adventures number 14. If you saw my previous video, you actually probably would have saw that I just picked this book up and I completely forgot that it was part of our trade. But no worries, I mean, this book is great, it's gorgeous, the colors are fantastic, the baby blue, the green. I don't mind having a second copy. Moving on into some Amazing Spider-Man, we got number 140. Here Spidey kind of tees off against the Jackal and the Grizzly in a script called And One Will Fall. So really cool Jerry Conway script, and it's an awesome Gil Kane cover. I love how this book kind of splits up. I really like how a lot of Marvel books tend to do this, kind of split up, and you kind of get, a whole story, almost a whole comic through the cover. Really cool 140. Move on here, got Amazing Spider-Man number 161. Nightcrawler and Spider-Man kind of work out their issues in a script called And the Nightcrawler Came Prowling. This is a Len Wein or Ween, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that script, and you got pencils by Ross Andrew, and you get a little bit of a cameo from the X-Men and the Punisher. So really cool for an X-Men fan. Plus you get a Gil Kane and John Romita cover. So really this is a great story. I want to get the second part of this. I believe it's in 162, so I'm looking for that, but great start. Moving on, Amazing Spider-Man 188, The Jigsaw is Up. This is a Wolfman script. You got finishes by Mike Esposito. Really the cool cover, a little different cover. You get this this red, it really just pops out against this black. The black is a little bit more in the background and the red's more in the foreground. Really cool cover. And you get a Dave Cockrum and Terry Austin cover. So awesome, 188. You get a smackdown fight in Amazing Spider-Man 260 where Spidey kind of takes on the Hobgoblin in a script called The Challenge of the Hobgoblin. You got a script by Tom DeFalco, and man, you get a great Green Goblin and Black Cat appearance. I'm really a big fan of the Hobgoblin. As you can see, that's kind of why I picked up this next one, or made for a trade for this next one in 261. Where we get the Hobgoblin again, and I'm a huge fan of him, mostly because of the 90s cartoon show. He was a major villain in Spidey's Rogue Gallery, so I'm a really big fan of this Hobgoblin story. Plus you get a really awesome Charles Vess cover, so really happy with this trade. Now, along with the Shmoedaddy trade, everything you saw before, was part of the trade, and everything you're going to see kind of afterwards, he really threw in. And I'm really ecstatic with a lot of the stuff that he kind of sent, kind of as, just a token of goodwill. And this Marvel Superheroes number 59 is exactly that. Great cover. I haven't yet got to read this one yet. I think this one reprints Hulk 105. I mean, it looks like the same exact cover. Like I said, I haven't had much time to kind of go through this one specifically, but man, what a really cool cover. And like I said, this is just, it's great to be throwing something like this in. Speaking of throwing in great comics, here we have Astonishing Tales number 13, where we got Kazar stars in, I think the actual script is called Man-Thing. I know the community's been really hot on Man-Thing lately, so it's kind of a cool book to kind of throw in here. This is a Roy Thomas book with John Buscema, I think, either breakdowns or art, but either way, this is really cool. I think this is the third appearance of the Man-Thing with a buckler cover, so awesome. Thanks a lot, man. Now, out of all the Astonishing Tales and all the freebie books, this one is probably my favorite, where Kazar stars in Terror Strikes the Everglades. This one's Roy Thomas script and pencils by John Buscema. My favorite thing is this cover, how Kazar and his trusty saber-toothed tiger find themselves underwater battling alligators in their natural habitat and winning. Like, this saber-toothed tiger is mauling this alligator, and Kazar just must be just so badass. So I mean, I really can't wait to read this one. So thanks a lot for this one. Can't wait. So that kind of puts me through the Shmoedaddy Chronicles trade here. A lot of great books, and he's a great guy. If you haven't seen any of his videos, make sure you check him out. I'll leave a link below. But once again, Shmoedaddy, thank you so much for the books and for the packaging, and hopefully do a trade soon. Everybody else, talk to you later. Peace.